Hey, my name is Boris. I'm from Netsky Live. We're playing in Sydney today on Future Music Festival, and you're watching Moshcam. Well, it's funny. We only just started playing 2 new songs from my next album on this tour, and I felt really good about it because in Australia we can actually start playing and messing around a little bit with new songs and not have them on the big news sites in Europe and the UK and around the label and everything. So it's a great opportunity for us. And yeah, it's been going good. I think one of the songs we're playing now is called Running Low. It's not released yet, but it's a very fun song to play live, and the reaction has been great so far. So I'm kind of still in the middle with it, but yeah, I'm one of my favorite moments was this tour, to be honest. I hired a studio in Perth to work with my sound engineer, and he never told me, but he can actually play guitar really well. So he played some extra power chords on one of the tunes that I'm writing, and that was really fun. It's just amazing to be on the other side of the world, bring a MacBook and be able to work like you're at home. I think, yeah, I love technology, and that's one of the reasons I love it. Yeah. Oh wow. Recently, it's probably not recent, but one of my favorite shows ever is in New Zealand, Rhythm and Vines. It's just such an amazing site, and I kept saying it for the last 2 years, but it's definitely my favorite festival in the world. I love future music as well, of course, and playing here, it's so different from each other, but the vibe in New Zealand and the people, I've just got a strong connection with the country, I think, so that's probably right. Normally we do, we haven't really gotten to it this time on this tour, but normally my MC brings boxing gloves, and I start kicking and then boxing. We play a lot of ping pong before shows. I try to brush my teeth before shows. There's a couple of things we do, but yeah. I'm big into coffee Patron. That's one of my favorite drinks, and yeah, that's probably, if that's on the rider, I always know it's going to be a good night. I just had some hair sent in an envelope. It's not my favorite, remember, but that's the one thing I think about now. It's that was a bit weird, but that's the one thing that comes to mind, I guess. Yeah. In Belgium, Netsky is a bit we're in gossip magazines, and we do a couple of niche shows and stuff. So it's a bit on a more mainstream level in Belgium. And one of the gossips there's this new masked band where people wearing masks, and they newspapers keep telling it's me behind the mask and stuff like that. So that's quite a funny rumor that happened recently. I love Fat Freddy's Drop, but I've been saying this too much in interviews. Fat Freddy's Drop is definitely one of my favorites. The new Chase the Status record, and it's not just because I'm with the same management or touring with them. The record is just amazing. I love listening to it to chill out. There's some amazing songs on that. Yeah. We've had a couple, man. There's this festival in Belgium we headlined together with Green Day and really massive bands, and we played in front of 60, 70,000 people in our home country, which was a massive highlight for me. Selling out a venue in LA, in New York, playing in Hamilton for 6,000 people. There's been so many highlights for us, and yeah, it's been such a great year touring. The whole year's been a highlight. Well, I'm working on a couple of really interesting collaborations right now, and obviously I can't talk about it. That's the main, yeah, it happens every time. I'm such a boring cunt when it comes to interviews. I can't say shit. But no, I don't know. If I had to pick somebody to work with, somebody like a long shot, maybe Pharrell, he'd be one of the people I'd love to work with. Yeah, Pharrell or Prince. Talking about long shots. It's a very cheesy thing, but just do whatever you want to do yourself, and don't listen to your fans, or don't listen to what the music business is feeling right now. It's one of the first things I heard from my old label boss, Hospital Records, and it's always been with me. I've always had it in the back of my head. But again, it's something a lot of people say, but I think there's so much truth in it, and you've got to keep reminding yourself about it. Just do your own thing and don't listen to anybody else. Hey, I'm Netsky. For more like this, subscribe over here.